You're ready to buy a home, and suddenly you're facing decisions that nobody prepared you for. Should you keep looking? Should you make an offer? Should you wait for a better market? Today we're breaking down 3 real buyer situations and exactly how to handle them. So welcome back to the Upsize Living Show, and this is a buyer breakdown where we take real situations that buyers face every day and walk through them together. So the first scenario, the almost perfect house. So you've been looking for months, and then you find a house that checks about 85% of your list. Great neighborhood, good schools, perfect layout, but the kitchen needs updating. So now you're wondering, do I keep searching or do I make an offer? Here's how I look at it. Most buyers don't find 100% perfect. So the question becomes, can the things that you don't love be changed? Paint can change, cabinets can change, countertops can change, but the location can't. So if the home's biggest flaws are cosmetic, I'd encourage buyers to think long-term before walking away. Now let's look at a situation that's becoming very common in today's market. The house that's been sitting on the market. So here's a situation I see all the time. Buyer finds a house that they really like. The location works, the layout works, the price works. But then they notice it's been on the market for 45, 60, maybe even 90 days. And then they're asking, well, what's wrong with it? Honestly, sometimes the answer is nothing. A home can sit for a lot of reasons. Maybe it was originally priced too high. Maybe the photos didn't show well. Maybe it launched during a slower time in the market. This is where I encourage buyers to look beyond the days on market and focus on the actual property. So we would review comparable sales, condition of the home, inspection considerations, neighborhood trends. Sometimes the home everyone ignores turns out to be the best opportunity. And when a property has been sitting for a while, buyers may have more room to negotiate. And speaking of waiting, here's our last scenario that we'll cover. Waiting for the perfect time. Most buyers tell me, well, we're waiting for the market to be perfect. Here's the reality. Perfect timing rarely exists. Interest rates change, inventory changes, prices change. So instead of asking, is this the perfect market? I encourage buyers to ask, is this the right move for our family right now? Because real estate isn't just about timing the market, it's about timing your life. So the right home at the right stage of life often matters more than trying to predict every market shift. The biggest mistakes buyers make is believing they have to figure out everything on their own. Well, you don't. That's why having guidance matters. The goal sometimes isn't finding a perfect house. The goal is finding the right home for your next chapter. So if you have a buyer situation that you'd like to talk about, or if you're thinking about moving, please feel free to reach out anytime. We're here to help you move to grow. We'll see you next week.